My F24 boyfriend, 28 of 10 years, has become incredibly secretive of his phone, laptop, social media, and car. Me and my boyfriend haven't really had any secrets until very recently. Since we began trusting each other, we had the passwords to each other's phones and social media accounts, and were very transparent about things that most people keep secret. About 2 months ago, he started not wanting me go to his car without notice beforehand. I brushed this off as him not wanting me to see his dirty car. A few weeks later, I tried to borrow his laptop, which he is normally okay with, and he was livid. He told me I was invading his privacy, which I felt terrible about and apologized. A little while later, he was driving us to the store and he got a text. I picked up his phone so I could read it out to him. He snapped on me the second I grabbed his phone. I again felt really bad and apologized. This week I was thinking about this stuff, and my irrational side got the best of me, and I considered that he could be cheating on me. So I logged onto his Instagram on my phone. I looked through it and saw nothing really out of the ordinary, except that he was following a lot of porn stars and fitness models, but I couldn't give a fuck if he gets off to their Instagrams. I instantly felt awful about this, so I told him what I did, and I asked him why he isn't okay with sharing his secret stuff with me anymore, and he told me he just didn't want to anymore. He very obviously was getting upset by the question, so I decided to probe into it any further. Is this normal behavior for a long-term relationship? Edit. Yes. When we became official, he had just turned 18 and I was 14. Update: yesterday morning, after confronted him and asked flat out if he cheated on me, he admitted that he had received a blowjob from another woman. He said he blocked her on everything, but she kept creating Instagram accounts to contact him. I asked why he hid this, and he said he was ashamed and was looking for the right time to say something. Something in my gut told me he still was lying, so I snuck into his room and stole his phone while he showered. He forgot to take my thumbprint out of his phone. I looked at his most recent texts, and a few hours before he had texted an unnamed number. I told girlfriend I was cheating on her. We might not be able to see each other for a while. If you need me, message me on Insta. I have never been so hurt by anything in my life. I felt my heart drop as I read the text. I looked at past texts and saw pictures of his dick and her body and him saying she looked better than me. I moved on to his Instagram, and like a lot of people said, he had a second one he used to DM women. I found a conversation with the girl he had been talking to that started in August 2019, and suggested he had been fucking her since October 2019. For at least 1 year of our relationship, he was unfaithful. I checked the girl's profile to see if she was better looking than me, and saw in her bio the name of a high school near us and CRO 2023. My stomach turned and I had to stop myself from throwing up. He was fucking a 15-year-old girl. At that point, I had seen enough and decided to leave the apartment. I screenshotted everything and sent it to myself. I went to my friend's place where showed her everything. I felt so disgusted and guilty. A bunch of the people that commented on my first post spoke about how he groomed me, and I just now am realizing how right they were. If I hadn't let our relationship continue and told the other young girls what he did, it might have stopped him from doing it to other girls. I refuse to look back at his Instagram because I don't want to know how many young girls I helped him either rape or abuse in some way. I feel so gross for defending him. I also feel disgusted by the fact that it's very likely I performed oral sex on him hours after he had slipped his dick into a high schooler. That evening we began the process of reporting him, and hopefully he will be thrown under the jail very soon. I'm going to try to do what I can to right the wrongs I did with this, and am planning to get an STI test and some therapy to get past this and raise my self-esteem again.